Hey everybody, it's Ellie. Welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be going over a lot. We got a lot to catch up on. So get yourself a snack and a drink. Make sure you subscribe and like this, and we'll see you in the video. Okay, Mounjaro week 8 update. Let me put my phone on silent really quick. So week 8 is coming on, and I've actually, it's been about 2 weeks now since I've had Mounjaro. I'm in this phase of trying to figure out what to do. So I have been toying with the idea of switching medications because Mounjaro is so expensive, as I'm sure everybody is aware. Here at my local pharmacy, it's $534, and that's kind of a big chunk of change. So we tried to get Ozempic, and I say we because my husband was also helping me and my doctors trying to figure out what to do. And I went online. I got the account set up. I was really excited. I knew it was going to take a couple weeks to get here, and they're back ordered. Shocking, I know. So I was going to be saving about $200 a month by switching to Ozempic. And I reached out to my doctor and I said, I don't really know what to do. And she said, well, I'm really sorry to hear about that. Let's get you started on phentermine. I have taken phentermine in the past. I lost successfully 80 pounds and kept off a lot of it until I got pregnant with my daughter, my middle daughter. And then I gained weight back, obviously. And then I was on it again in 2020, and I lost, I want to say like 45 pounds using it, but I wasn't doing anything with my nutrition. I was still eating whatever I wanted. And just, I don't know. I was at this point where I didn't really take my weight loss that seriously in 2020. It was more or less like, yes, I need to do this, but it was like, I was working out all the time. So I was like, oh, I'm working out all the time. I can eat whatever. It's fine. And I lost a bunch of weight, and then I was all excited. And then I kind of stopped. We had 2 trips planned. And that was kind of my driving factor of wanting to lose weight. And then I just never continued. When we got back, I never exercised again, never worked on my diet, just didn't care. This time around, I am in a totally different headspace than I was when I lost weight in 2020. This time I'm like determined to keep it off. I want to achieve my goal weight. I am very motivated. I completely 360'd my diet even before taking Mounjaro. That was really important to me, was finding a sustainable diet that I enjoyed, that my husband enjoyed, my kids enjoy. And that is very restrictive, but at the same time, I have flexibility if I want it. So anyway, that all being said, my doctor did not want to put me on phentermine, but she knew that I was I'm doing so well with my weight loss progress already that she knows that I'm being serious. It's not like, oh, I'm taking the easy way out. Like, she sees the numbers. And so anyway, she prescribed me phentermine. I just started it, and I'm still debating on what to do because I don't know at this point what I'm going to do. I'm leaning towards just sucking it up and staying with Mounjaro because Ozempic is back ordered. And so I can get my Mounjaro is going to be ready in like 2 days. I called my pharmacy, talked to my husband, and we just decided to continue this route. So I'm going to stay on the phentermine until I get the Mounjaro, and then I'll stop the phentermine. And just get back on Mounjaro. And I'm very excited because my progress is doing so well. And, it's one of those things where if you tally up all the times you eat out, all the times you go out, all the times that you buy stuff that you don't want to buy, I'm really realizing that that expense is about the equivalency to at least half of the medication. I was doing a lot of thinking the other day about this because, $534. Like, that's a lot. That's literally almost my kid's entire daycare bill. Like, that's a lot. It's a lot of money. And it just kind of makes me a little sick to think about. But at the same time, I know that my health is more important, and the food noise and the food chatter has gone down. And if you have ever struggled with like a binge eating disorder or like always wanting to eat, this medication completely, that food noise is gone. It's completely gone. And even with the phentermine, I still like have sweet tooth cravings, which is really weird. I've noticed that in the last couple of days. I've only been on it for, I think I'm on day 3. Yeah, no, day 4. Today's day 4 of being on phentermine. So I don't know. I don't know. I just think it's weird. I can tell the difference in the medications, and I prefer Mounjaro over phentermine for sure. Like, phentermine's nice because it's, something, it's helping with something, but the food chatter's starting to come back, and it's not to the point where like I'm thankful in the sense that I've had a really strong diet change, because that is what's keeping me continuing going forward, I think, because I'm not honed into wanting all the sweets and all the stuff all the time, where I think if my diet wasn't perfect, I would give in to those cravings way more than I like to admit, honestly. So anyway, that being said, right now I'm on phentermine. I had to do a little med switch. I'm going to be starting my Mounjaro up again as soon as I get it, which should be in 2 days, according to my pharmacy. When you see this video, I will be back on my Mounjaro. So this is like a little hiatus that I was on. I've also had a really rough couple of weeks just with my kids being sick. My youngest, my baby, she ended up in the hospital, and that was really, really hard, but I still stuck to my diet. And I think that's why, even without medication, when I was on absolutely nothing, I still lost weight. So let's go over the numbers really quick. Look, I was good. You should be proud. I made notes. I'm trying. Anyway, so when I very first started this journey, this is pretty cool to kind of reflect on. I was doing this last night. When I started my weight loss journey, I was at 343.6 pounds. I was so inflamed. I was bloated. I just remember my inflammation being so bad, and my arthritis was bad in my knees. I was having problems with my shoulders. I wasn't sleeping well at night, etc. And where I am now is just, it's amazing. It's amazing to kind of sit back and see progress this rapidly. Obviously, everybody wants that, but I'm saying that if you are thinking about doing this medication, obviously I'm not a doctor, talk to your doctor, but if you're thinking about taking medication for weight loss, make sure you talk about all your options, but also make sure you really tune into your diet, because I've watched tons of videos about Mounjaro, and everyone, oh, it's great, it's this, it's that, but they're not having the progress that I'm having, and I sincerely believe it's because of my diet. I know that high protein diets are really controversial, for one. And for two, I know that you do need high protein when you are trying to lose weight. Back a long time ago, when I lost weight, I've been doing this yo-yo game, you guys, forever. Literally for a decade. I've been doing this over a decade now. When I lost a bunch of weight back in early 2012, I want to say 2013. I wasn't on any medication. It was strictly diet and exercise, but I was like neurotic, and it was a little too much in my personal opinion. Obviously now looking back then, I'm like, dang, I wish I would have kept it up, etc. But at the same time, I'm glad I didn't, because it was a really unhealthy way I was going about it, especially with food. But anyway, just seeing progress this rapidly makes me really excited. And I know that if you are morbidly obese and you are really struggling with food chatter and wanting to get control of your life again, this drug is amazing, in my personal experience, in my opinion. I really think that I have friends who have had bariatric surgery, and I am losing weight at the same pace as them without having to go through surgery. And that alone is incredible. And I really think it's because of my diet. I'm starting exercising as of today, and it is Monday. What is it? March 13th. And I'm working out today when I get home. We are getting back on the wagon with our exercise because we need it and because I want to. Like, I love working out when I'm there, when I get to there. Anyway, so I was 343.6 when I started. As of my last injection weight, I was 301.5. So that's crazy. And I started this on January 2nd. I started this whole journey. I started YouTube. I started all of this on the 2nd of January. Also, hi, 100 and whatever subscribers. This is crazy. All of this is so crazy. It's all crazy. Anyway, I need to think about doing something for you guys, all of you who are subscribed. Maybe I'll do a giveaway or something. I don't know. Anyway, so I started this whole journey on January 2nd, and it is now March 13th. And my current weight, as of right now, with nothing, I wasn't using anything, I'm 299.6. I'm finally out of the 300s. I literally, in January, I did not think this medication was going to work. I did not think any of this was going to work. I'm like, I am going to be fat forever. This is miserable and blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's what happens when you're as obese as I was. Still am, but you know what I'm saying. You really have a glimmer of hope with this medication. And I really hope that they start changing the way that this medication can be dispersed. And I really hope that we're able to get a coupon to get it a little bit cheaper. I also hope that insurances will start covering it because the amount of damage that is done by being obese, you have diabetes, you have high blood pressure, you have high cholesterol, you have mobility issues. There's so many bigger problems when you are large versus when you get smaller. And that's a whole rant for another video. But as of today, or when I took my weight, I guess, which was on Friday, I have lost 44 pounds. 44 pounds in 3 months. That is crazy. Has it even been a full 3 months? I don't even know if it's been a full 3 months. I think it's only been, whatever. You figure it out. I'm not going to figure it out because we all know I can't math. So I just am so excited about what is to come. I'm really excited that I'm able to get back on Mounjaro, and that is the direction that we decided to figure out and rearrange our budget to make it work because this medication is life-changing. This medication is changing my life. It's changing the way I think about food. It's changing the way that I just am in general when it comes to anything food related. I also love my diet. My diet is fantastic. If you guys are thinking about starting a new diet and you don't want to do keto and you don't want to do carnivore, I really recommend dabbling with animal-based. Give it 30 days. Just give it 30 days. That's all you need. 30 days on animal-based and see how you feel. For me, it was massive. I mean, my inflammation was gone. My energy level was better. I was sleeping better at night. Anyway, I could go on and on and on, but check out my Instagram page. I'll link it here or here, one of the sides. And I have been posting recipes that I found from this girl. I'll post her handle here or here, whatever side it shows up on. I don't know. But she has some really, really, really good recipes, and I've been really enjoying them. So anyway, I think that is about it for now. I will continue, obviously, my journey because I don't want to break up with Mounjaro. I definitely want to just keep going and see where this goes. But as of right now, I'm incredibly grateful. I have not been under 300 pounds in almost 2 years. That's insane. That is way too long, and that is ridiculous. And hopefully in another, I don't know, what is that, 9 months? Again, can't math. I'll be under 200 pounds. That would be that's when I'm probably going to cry because I haven't been under 200 pounds since after I graduated high school, which is over 10 years ago. So, anyway, if you guys are enjoying my content, if you want to follow my journey, please make sure you like and subscribe, help the algorithm out, help a sister out. Go ahead and do the things that YouTube needs to do to get them done. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.